All right, so tonight, welcome back to SandersAquatics. So we're shooting our video. We got our puppy dogs down here with us, all of them. Oh yeah, big rowdy bunches. I swore I wasn't going to shoot any more videos with these puppy dogs. This is my old man over here. He's not real happy because I'm making him sit down and behave for half a second. He's our old grumpy man. We got baby girl over here and our oddball. He was the weirdest dog for the longest time. Wouldn't let nobody touch him or love on him. He had to have surgery on his hip. And he became a big old love bug after that. But we're going to shoot a video tonight. So my wife shot a video on her 5 favorite fish that we have down here. Or really anywhere in our house, because we have fish tanks in almost every room. But that's okay. I'm going to show you 5 of my favorites. Not in any particular order, except for the number 1. I do have a number 1 favorite fish. But we'll get there. Let's start in the beginning. So we talk about these guys an awful lot. And this is a tank that I got a whole bunch of them breeding out in. But we have our Brichardis. I love these fish. The trailers that come out on their fins, the way that they get the little highlights in their stuff. Man, they're pretty fish.
That's a lot.
And on top of that, they got one key factor that I think everybody in the world needs to get along with is they mate for life. You find that one true one, ain't nothing like it. But I got mine. She's not going to be on the camera, are you? Yeah. So let me show you here number 2. So the Brichardis are real simple to keep care of. They like sand substrate. They like some rock in there. I leave some mulm and stuff in mine for mine to go through and chomp on. These guys down here, I came across one day and I absolutely just fell in love with them. I came in, I'd never seen them, and this has probably been 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Started us on our adventure. I got back into breeding fish because of these fish. And, well, see our snowball here. Yeah, these fish started all of this. But look at these little guys down here. These are some of our Turkana jewels that we have. We've got, I think we're on 3rd generation, 4th generation, 4th generation. But man, these are pretty fish. Just look at the blues that go through. And these guys are not all the way matured up. But you got the blues that are in the fins, the deep orange that's in there. They're just gorgeous fish. They don't get real big. They stay at about, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches, 5 inches. My dad has probably a couple of the most mature ones I have ever seen. I gave him some because that's my dad, and I love the guy. So, and they've been breeding in his tank too. So, but he has a couple of the most mature ones that I've ever seen. But it's really cool. I get to see him again here in a couple of weeks here for Christmas. But these guys started our whole rejuvenation. I had bred fish. I kept fish for years and years and years, but these guys got me back into it. They started breeding. I was like, we'll get one tank to grow out the babies in. Oh, we need what they had more babies. Well, we'll get another tank. Let's get another fish to breed in. Let's get that. Here we are. But those guys triggered all of this. Let me show you another fish here. So this is actually one of my breeding projects I have set up right now, and I am waiting on these fish to pair off. I have a whole bunch of different kinds of these fish. These guys are my favorites. I love these guys. Look at these guys. There's our old man back in the picture again. You cannot be in a picture, can you, Paul? He's getting old. He's very, very special. But these are our blue smokies. Little blue smoky angels. I picked them up from an auction. When I saw them, I was like, man, these are going to be pretty. I had no idea how much I was going to like these fish. Might very well be, they're not my favorite. My favorite's still yet to come. Yeah, you're going to have to see what he is. Look at that guy. it's feeding time. So they're definitely angels. If you know anything about angels, they're always ready to eat. They're going to eat and eat, and eat, and eat, and eat, and always be ready to get in there and do what needs to be done. But I am patiently waiting for these guys to go through and pair off. And of course, Tessa, she likes to check out the fish too. She's our fish watching dog. The rest of them, they don't give two whatever's about the fish. But this girl, she'll come in here and she wanders around, looks at the tanks, and has to check everything out. But you want you some angels, some really pretty ones, those blue smokies, man, that's where it's at. We have another newer fish to our family here, and it's, I think, the only fish here that actually has a name, if I'm not mistaken. But this guy over here, if you shoot him from back here, you'll get a better picture of him, I think. Is there not as much reflection back here? Look at that. That is my boy Prince. My wife named him. I did a couple shorts on him. Did a little Purple Rain. Yeah. What a great video to go through. What a great song. That's our boy Prince. He had him a little girlfriend. And he's a little rough with her. That's probably going to be the only tank that I'm going to keep down here that is going to keep a solo fish in it. I might try to breed him again. We actually have some of these are his babies. Him and his little girlfriend, they made some babies. A couple of these are his. About half of the peacocks in there. There's a random Brichardi in there and a random Von Rio in there. When you breed a whole lot of fish, sometimes you just get random fish that show up in fish tanks. And apparently Scout's going to get into this too. So he's going to check out. He's like, I do like these blue smokies, Dad. You talking to puppy dog voice to your puppies? You get the real low or the real high pitch. Who is my baby puppy dog? You do that? Some people do. But that's some of Prince's babies. When we got Prince, here's the cool thing about it is he had a little girlfriend that came with him, and she was actually holding babies when she got here. I'm assuming because they came together as a pair that those are his. But if you've ever bred peacocks, you know that you got a very long time before you're going to find out what they actually turn out to be. But Prince is an otter point peacock cichlid. Super cool. But man, ain't he pretty. So the last fish, and because I don't feel like walking upstairs, we're going to take a video and we're going to put it in here. But this right here, my Moray eels. I got these fish, and so here's how this came along. Is these gorgeous fish that are, I don't even know that they're fish, but these gorgeous folks that came along here. My wife one day fell in love with brackish water fish. She said, I want these fish in our tank. I want these fish in our tank. I want these fish. So I'd never had a brackish water tank, but I knew that there were fish in the brackish world that I desired to have in my life. One of them being these Moray eels. I haven't had an eel in not anything aside from like a Bisher or a spiny eel or anything along those lines, but anything that was a Moray style type eel. I had snowflake and stuff when I was younger and things along those lines, but I hadn't had a Moray in a long, long, long time. Still a little sketchy on putting my hands in the tank. I don't do a whole lot of that with that tank, especially with the scats that are in the tank as well. They got venom in their spines. Go back and watch that video. It was real cool. I didn't get finned. I wasn't going to let that happen. But the Moray eels by far are my favorite. They are currently actually hanging out in my bedroom. I think my wife has become a whole lot more tolerant of them. She didn't like them when I first got them because she's like, ooh, they look like snakes and they're in our bedroom. And what if they get out? Well, if they get out, they don't have anywhere to swim. But they're not going anywhere. But these are my 5 favorite fish that I have, and all of the fish I have, and I don't remember how many we had. I think we did a head count at one point, didn't we? I don't even remember what it was. It's a lot is the word that you're looking for. But we're still in the giveaway month, and we're doing an extra special giveaway on the 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern time, because that's where we live. So we're going to do an extra special. We're going to do a live giveaway. If you want to get a chance at it, we're doing a mystery box. We're going to have a box. We're going to actually have 2 boxes full of random stuff that we're going to give away to 2 different people that are on the live stream. And it's going to be fish stuff. It's not going to actually be fish. I try to avoid shipping fish in the middle of all the cold months. And right now we got snow on snow and polar vortexes and all that other jargon that weathermen talk that I like to pretend like I know because I'm old. And we have our monthly giveaway for our gift certificate that we really have a whole lot of fun with it. The gentleman that just won the last one, I haven't heard whether or not he's gotten it picked up yet or not, and whether or not he got anything. He told me he was going to let me know, but let me know. I want to see what you get, man. That's just, it's fun for me to see somebody go in and get some free stuff out of it. And we're supporting the local pet shops. And now this one was in Texas. It's 1,000 miles, 1,500 miles away from us, but it's a mom and pop shop. It's locally owned. We're big on that. So, as always, we appreciate you guys. Thanks again for watching SandersAquatics. Please like and subscribe.